Hey guys, Aaron with Integrity Canine, and we are wrapping up our training with Molly. Molly has been quite the project for us. Came to us really excitable. Lots of energy, lots of poor greeting manners, barking at everything, and then scared of certain men. I happen to have been included in that group of certain men, and so building that relationship with her has been most of our challenge that we faced. But as far as her skills go, loose leash heel, being able to place, being able to hold that, we've got videos of her staying on place, excuse me, for up to an hour at certain times, and so she's doing really good from that standpoint. Still very distractible, still very excitable, but doing very good. She is one that, because of her excited nature and just some of the issues, we're going to be doing a loose leash heel today in the store. You'll see a kid just went by in a basket, and if there's anything that she loves, it's children. So it's fun to see a dog that typically when we get timid dogs, it's not unusual for them to be nervous of men, but typically they're nervous of children as well. But that is not the case with her. She loves children, loves women, and so we've been working through a lot of that, getting her around a lot of different men, putting her in public scenarios, and she's come so far. And I think that as she goes home with her owners, they're going to be able to continue that process because we've laid such a good foundation with her. So follow us along. We're going to go through the store here today and just show you some of those things. If we get the opportunity to show some greeting manners, we will. We'll do some place. We'll just go through the routine here. So follow us around, and I'll show you kind of what we're doing. Huh? You ready? You ready? Atta girl. So starting out, loose leash heel. She is on my right. And being on the right, I want to have her here, and I'm just going to lead out with my right foot. I'm going to say, heel, Molly, heel. Atta girl. So you'll see the little bit of slack in my leash. That's what I want to see. I do have her e-collar on. Our e-collar is going to be a baseline of a 4. Again, that number is variable depending on the circumstance. So if she gets distracted, that number is going to go up. So we're going to scale it up a little bit. But our intent is never to get her into a level of discomfort. Sit. You're going to stretch. Atta girl. Atta girl. But just to use it enough to get her attention. So I'll try to point out when I use it here as we lead out. Once again, heel. Good. But she's become so good at leash pressure that she understands that very well. If you could have seen her on day one, she did not know what to do with a leash. She would kind of hit the end of it like a fish on the end of a line. And so it took some leash conditioning to get her to where she understood that, which then afterwards we introduced the e-collar to her. So, but right here, this is perfect. She's right next to my knee and listening to commands very well. Still have not used the e-collar since we've been filming. Good girl, heel.
Let's go dancing in the city lights. Ain't it ready? Gonna be no better time. We're feeling high, and you know we got a good flow. And there ain't no one gonna tell us no.
So you may have seen a little nervousness out of her right then as that cart came by. She couldn't see it, but she could hear it. So here you see her getting a little rattled. We're just gonna hold her here for a second. What I don't want to do is stoop down and pet her and love on her, because essentially what that does is enables this nervous behavior. So I'm just letting her work through it, understand that I'm not worried, so she shouldn't be worried. Good girl. Let everything settle down for just a second, and we'll continue with her heel. Molly. Whereas before, she would have hit the end of that leash and panicked for her life. So huge improvement. Here I'm using the e-collar. Heel. Good. Yeah.
Tell us no. No, let's go. No hesitating. We gotta move, we gotta shake, we gotta get up on our feet and liberate it. You feel like something's out of control. Your mind says yes and your body says oh, let's go. Let's go, let's go. The sky is lit and it's gonna be a good night. What's mine is yours if it makes you feel alright. I wanna tell you
girl. Come here, Molly. Come here. Atta girl. So just saw an extended greeting session. In fact, we shut the camera off because it was going so long. But Bobby came over and was talking to me, and nice guy, knows his dogs. He trains hunting dogs himself, and he saw some of her body language and just wanted to work with her a little bit, which was awesome. And she responded really well. So in the 5 minutes that we were sitting here visiting, she settled in and was comfortable with him around. But all that to say, greeting manners are going great. What we have her on is what we call a place. So something that's elevated, has clearly defined boundaries, and this is where we'd work our distance, duration, distractions. So place along with sit or down, you're going to do your 3Ds: distance, duration, distraction, and keep working on that. In different settings. Ideally, in the home is a great place where we can continue that, and where we can build onto that, so that when guests come over, we can put them on place and hold them there, so that her energy doesn't overtake everything, and run our guests off. So it's an awesome tool that we can use in our repertoire with her. Like I said, she's responding really well. Super excited about how she's doing, and how she's going to continue to grow as we continue to work with her owners with their refresher courses. So stay tuned. You may see her pop back up on our channel sooner than later.